Hi, I'm Mark from My Italian Travels, and I'd like to tell you why I have one of the best travel sites on the internet, why you should come here to learn how to make all your vacation plans, and why you should come back to make all your reservations. You may ask yourself, why would I want to go to My Italian Travels if I could go to a place like Travelocity or Priceline or Expedia? Well, the thing is, those are not travel sites. Those are booking sites. Those are places where you go to make your hotel reservations and airplane reservations. They don't have any articles on how to do anything, how to pick out your sightseeing, any articles on what you can see or where to see it in any of the towns you're going to. You may still be asking, well, why My Italian Travels? What can they do for me that the other million travel sites out there don't? And I might not even be thinking about going to Italy, so why look at this travel site? So what makes My Italian Travels different? What makes it unique? What I believe makes it unique is that I focus more on the how-to aspects of travel, how to find a hotel, how to plan my trip, how to plan everything and all aspects of the trip, how to figure out what kind of transportation I'm going to have, how to figure out what sites I'm going to see in what cities. And most travel sites don't really do that. They'll have articles on what to do and what to see, and I have some of those also for different cities of Italy, but I focus more on teaching you how to find what you want to see. Everyone's different, and for somebody to write an article that says, oh, this is a great thing to see and that's a great thing to see, you might not want to see any of that stuff. So to teach somebody how to figure out what they want to see and what there is to see is, to me, more important than having article after article telling people this is a great thing to see, this is a great thing to see, this is a great restaurant, or so forth. So if I can teach you how to do all that, not only will you be able to do that in Italy, you'd be able to do it anywhere in Europe and anywhere in the world, because all these techniques work globally. Let's go down here, and I would like to show you some of the really neat things that I do on my site that makes My Italian Travels unique. First, I'm going to go down here to Google Maps, and you might be thinking, well, what is he using Google Maps for? What can I do with that? Well, what you do with Google Maps is you take all the sightseeing sites that you want and you pinpoint them on your map. That way you can hold the map, look at it, and if you have 20 places to look at, you can group them up into what you want to see from one day to the next rather than zigzagging all over the place. You can also do the same thing when you're looking for a hotel. After you pinpoint where all the sightseeing sites are, that way you can say, okay, I want a hotel that's in the center of everything. And I explain how to use Google Maps in this text. I also have this video just in case you don't want to read it, or the video sometimes helps a lot more people. I also have something similar for the hotels. I have an article that explains how you find a hotel in Europe, why they're different than finding hotels in the United States and other countries. And I also have a video that explains the same thing, but at the same time this video goes more in depth with using the largest hotel booking company in Europe. Now, I chose them for the video because they have a lot of really neat features on their website. A lot of the features are on all the other big booking companies' websites, but I think they have a few features that are better and they're really easy to use. So that's another thing that I show on here that makes my site unique. Let's go to the home page, and I can show you a little bit about how easy it is to navigate the site. Of course, every page on the site has a drop-down menu, navigation bar. So let's go home, and you have that here. I also have little articles, information on the home page. This is a little article that says why I think it's important to really spend a lot of time planning and how to get your mind set for it, and why I think my way of planning is a really good way. Then you can come over here. I call this the Learning Center. It has all the articles, all my how-to articles that can also be gotten to from the main menu bar. But the way I have it set up is if you start reading one, it funnels over to the next page. If you can get a click on the bottom of the page and it'll take you to the next article. And it doesn't really matter how you read them in what order, but when you get ready to book, I think that it's best to book everything in a certain order. I also have a finish page which has things that you want to do before you get ready to leave. It has nothing to do with the planning, it's just some of the other stuff. And then I also have a reservation center, which if you click on the reservation center, it'll give you get a link and it'll take you to a lot of the major booking companies that I go through myself. That way you don't have to click out of here and go somewhere else. I also have a few more videos on other pages, as well as video series. If you want to get access to the video series, it's not on the website. You can come up here and you can sign up for my information page. And once you get into my information page, it'll give you access to the video series. And what the information page is, it's a email information which I would send occasionally. I wouldn't bombard you by sending you 5 and 6 emails a week like so many other places do. And it's just to give you travel updates, to tell you if there's a big sale somewhere or if there's hotel deals or whatever. And that way you can keep up on everything that's going on. And generally when I send you an information update page, it's going to have travel deals for things that's going to be happening within the next month or so. So it's usually not anything you're going to be using for planning a trip for, in a long distance like Europe or Italy, where you would be planning for 3 months to a year ahead of time. That way you get everything exactly the way you want. With that being said, I want you to come to My Italian Travels. I've got a link to my website right underneath the video, and come and see how much there is to learn, see how easy it is to learn, see how easy it is to plan your vacation, and see how easy it is to make all your reservations. After you learn everything, you can make all your reservations here, and anytime you want to go on any kind of vacation, you can come here and make reservations.